I have been working on a little horror game for quite a while now. That is partly due to the fact I want to become a billionaire, and I am absolutely certain this is the easiest route to get there. And also in a small part because horror is my absolute favorite genre of any media, other than videos. I won't tell you what kind of videos I prefer, but I can tell you I don't really get past the first 20 seconds. The older I got though, the more my views changed on what scary is. When I was younger, FNAF and Outlast were the absolute peak of horror for me. Recently, I don't feel much fear playing those, and I have a taste that is quite a hot take. Soma was the scariest game I've played recently by quite a long shot. Don't get me wrong here, FNAF still launches my ass up into the stratosphere with these jump scares, but the fear fades as quickly as it came. Hey, slow down you. There is a huge difference between being startled and being scared. Yeah, that was startling, fucking sue me. Alright, I'm just trying to make a point. You don't feel scared now, do you? Well, I really quite doubt that. If you do, there's a high possibility you are being forced to watch this video with some lives on the line. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure you're fine. And that, well, that is the problem. You see, the thing is I didn't try to make a game that I would like to play. I made one that focuses on making you jump and mildly irritated due to how fast the monster is while running. I love the feeling of discomfort though, and my game isn't one that gives you that. It's quite fun. It's just not what I wanted. This is why I need to change the direction. I will be doing my best to make the game stay with you. Current problem is, it's far from that. However, I came up with 3 simple steps that can help me get there sooner than later. What? You thought I'll tell you what they are? Are you mad? You'll have to watch the video to find out. Imagine you're in an abandoned warehouse where you have one huge open hall. You see every single thing that is in between you and the edge of the room. How vulnerable do you feel? Considering you're watching a video about a horror game, you probably wouldn't feel much. However, think of a different scenario. One shot of... Now, imagine you're in an abandoned hospital. One with long, tight corridors, tons of rooms, and only one way out of each room. How vulnerable would you feel there? I'm kind of hoping for a response that isn't, I wouldn't be in that scenario because I'm not feeling like fucking dying. Though, that would be valid. The point is, if the room is gigantic, you see and know everything about the place. It loses a lot of suspense from that. Keeping what I just said in mind, let's, well, look at my map. That is quite peculiar. It seems like I'm doing everything I can, well, quite wrong. That's, first of all, unfortunate, because obviously I won't say it's my fault, but most of all, it has to be changed. So that's what I did. This is the layout of the new map, and this is how it looks in action. And that is a floating lamp, because I'm not fucking modeling a character today. Anyways, it doesn't feel as pleasant to navigate through. Previously, you could have just marched right next to the monster and ignore what he wants to say. Now, you have to either listen, which is, well, not a recommended action, or turn around and figure out a new plan. Currently, the monster is nothing if not consistently fucking annoying. The monster starts chasing you within a nanosecond of leaving the locker, every single fucking time! Ooh, I get emotional today. So, well, the fix is simple. We want him to feel more like a monster rather than an AI. The biggest problem we have is, well, this. He sees us through walls from 15 meters away. That's, by the way, 15 meters visualized on the map. If we're moving through the center, it literally has the entire width of the map within it. Being in the reactor room pretty much always means we're leaving being chased. So what I did was make the monster understand what the player is doing a little better and made it see us much less often. Overall, he's hearing us from very far away when running, from far less away when walking, pretty much doesn't see us when crouching, and sees us even worse when standing still. There is still some stuff to handle, like line of sight, whether the flashlight is on, etc. But that change alone made the monster far less predictable, by never knowing when he's going to see you. Now we're going to do another Simon Says imagine something and you have to comply. You signed the form, remember? So, Simon says, imagine a dark ass room with a monster inside. How does that room make you feel? My guess is at least slightly unpleasant. Now, imagine a different scenario. Imagine a small purple flower with a cute smiling bee sitting on it. If you did, congratulations, you fucking lost! Okay, now, Simon Says, imagine the same room but it's lit as fuck. Now, how does that make you feel? Probably still quite unfortunate as the monster is still in there, but you get the point. The monster is scarier if you don't see it. If you do, it might just turn out to be a cute little pink rabbit that's just growling very weirdly. I don't think this scenario is much better though, but the point stands. Unknown threat is scarier than known threat. Also, there's another issue. Current lighting is, well, realistic. That itself wouldn't be an issue unless you don't have any modeling skills, which is a group I might be a part of. With that said, the solution is simple. Have stylized lighting. What that will do is allow me to have, well, stylized things in the game. It's first of all easier, at least if I want to model things myself, which I do. It'll allow me to make things that aren't obeying all of the rules, making it easier to make something uncanny and actually fit the game. Second, it's much darker. I see fucking nothing. Oh, okay, and the light was off. Still, I don't see much. Overall, it makes you wonder, what's in the room I'm entering? And that is precisely what I wanted to accomplish. To conclude, the things I changed were making the map more claustrophobic, making the monster behavior feel more like it belongs, and change the lighting system to stylized lighting. All of these in a way accomplish exactly what I had envisioned, which is, well, perfect. Keep in mind, a big part of why games stay with you is the game's story, which I don't yet know how I can discuss with you, but I might find a way. Overall, today was a huge success for the game and I'm really happy I did these. If you enjoyed the video, which I hope you did, leaving a comment, like, or a sub can literally change my life. I'd really appreciate that. If you didn't, well, you can tell me in the comments what I should improve. That would also be incredibly helpful. Anyways, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and hopefully see ya!